Think ChatGPT knows how to get clients? These results say otherwise. Muzz went from 0 sales to 50K in 90 days with 0 followers and without using AI. Jessica went from stress overwhelmed to stress-free $43,000. Matthias went from 5K a month to 17K a month working only 2 hours a day. Savannah got off the revenue roller coaster making $22,000 in 3 weeks. While ChatGPT preaches create more content, personalize your outreach, my clients are quietly crushing it using methods that AI would never recommend. In this video, I go head to head with ChatGPT about client creation in 2025, and watching it try to defend the same failing strategies that are keeping coaches broke is both hilarious and eye-opening. Here's what you'll discover: why AI expert advice is exactly what's killing your business, the truth about lead generation that ChatGPT doesn't understand, how to stand out even when everyone, including AI, is following the same playbook, the counterintuitive approach to generating lasting results. If you're tired of getting AI-generated advice that sounds good but doesn't work, if you want to know exactly what really creates clients in today's noisy market, then watch how I challenge every conventional strategy that ChatGPT throws at me. So we are now filming for my YouTube channel. My audience is largely comprised of experts, agency owners, and entrepreneurs. And I want us to talk about the high-ticket coaching consulting industry, the current situation, what's going to happen in 2025, and what creating clients will look like. Just say yes if you agree, and this will be more of a debate style, so feel free to challenge my beliefs and ask me more questions, and I will do the same. Is that cool?
Yes, that sounds great. Let's dive into it.
Beautiful. So here's the first question. The high-ticket coaching consulting industry has suffered an all-time low in the previous 2 years. Trust is at an all-time low. Everybody and their grandmother is becoming a coach, a consultant, and demand is, I would say, very low compared to the supply. So what do you think will happen in 2025?
In 2025, I anticipate a shift toward more discernment among clients. They'll seek out coaches with proven track records, specific expertise, and a strong personal brand. I think we'll see a consolidation in the industry, where only those who can clearly demonstrate unique value and real results will thrive. Niche specialization and building genuine connections will be crucial. How do you see coaches adapting to these changes?
I mean, that's easy for the coaches who already have a big brand and resources to invest in all types of automation and scaling and know what to look for when they're creating their messaging, their marketing, and know how to sell. But what happens to the coaches who don't have a brand, don't have a following, don't really understand how marketing works in this specific context? Because selling real estate is very different than selling coaching, right? So what advice do you have to the current coaches, consultants, experts who are struggling to get clients despite all of the AI tools currently existing on the market?
For those without a big brand or following, the key is to focus on building trust and demonstrating value in tangible ways. Start by niching down to a specific audience where you can solve a distinct problem. Offer valuable content that addresses their pain points, showcasing your expertise. Utilize testimonials and case studies to build credibility. Networking, both online and offline, will also be crucial. Engage in communities where your ideal clients hang out and offer help without immediately trying to sell. This approach can gradually position you as a trusted authority, even without a massive following or budget. How do you view the balance between organic efforts and paid strategies for those starting out?
Right. Well, you obviously haven't been on Facebook and Instagram lately. You cannot go on Facebook or Instagram without somebody messaging you offering their coaching, which is, it's fine, it's important, right? Because that's outreach is one of the ways to grow the business. But what I'm saying is this: what you've just shared is very cookie cutter strategies that most business coaches share, and yet 95, a lot, I don't know, I don't want to influence you with any percentages, but a lot of their clients don't get the results that they want, right? Because everybody knows what you've just said. The problem is you are solving a problem that many, many, many people are also claiming to solve. And then secondly, social media has been extremely noisy, right? So it's extremely hard for most people in my audience to stand out, cut through the noise, even though they might be better at solving the specific problem compared to their competition, right? Do you see where I'm coming from?
Absolutely. I see your point. The noise on social media and the saturation of similar messages make it difficult to stand out with conventional strategies. To truly cut through the noise, coaches might need to innovate by creating unique experiences, leveraging storytelling, and building deeper relationships with their audience. This could involve more interactive content, live events, or personalized outreach that focuses on building genuine connections rather than just pitching services. How do you feel about incorporating more authenticity and
I
creativity in outreach efforts
I've
to differentiate in such a saturated market?
listen, I've done personalized outreach, checking out people's profiles and writing a personalized message. And all that happened was we ended up talking about their dog, their grandmother, but they never really bought, right? So, again, very cookie cutter stuff. Like, what is a way that my audience can use, let's say, personalized outreach that stands out because and leads to an actual sales conversation? Because just because you're getting like people feel entitled these days to get some sort of compliments on social media. I don't think you would be standing out that way.
I understand the frustration with a generic approach to personalized outreach. To truly stand out, it might be effective to combine personalization with value-driven insights. Instead of just commenting on their profile, offer a small but impactful piece of advice or a unique perspective related to their field. This demonstrates not only that you've done your homework, but also that you have the expertise to back it up. Another approach could be to create exclusive content, like a short personalized video or a tailored resource that directly addresses a challenge they're facing. By providing immediate value, you open the door to more meaningful conversations. What are your thoughts on leveraging such targeted value propositions in outreach?
Nice drum roll. Sorry, my coffee was attacking me. I mean, it could potentially work. I want to get into the mindset of things, right? In terms of what I believe makes a difference from a mindset perspective. But let's go through these questions as well. So yeah, the personalized outreach, what worked for me is adding a bit of humor to the opener and giving an offer straight up, like, "Hey, I can help with that," and making the first message funny, right? And I think that's a better way of doing outreach and standing out. What do you think?
That sounds like a fantastic strategy. Humor can be a great icebreaker, making your message more engaging and memorable. By adding a touch of humor and being upfront about how you can help, you're not only showcasing your personality, but also respecting their time by getting straight to the point. This approach can definitely help you stand out in a crowded inbox. Have you found any particular types of humor or offers that resonate best with your audience?
Yeah, the ones that make me chuckle are the ones that I generally prefer. Speaking of humor, tell me a joke about a coach trying to get high-ticket clients.
All right, here goes. Why did the coach bring a ladder to the high-ticket client meeting? Because they heard the stakes were high and wanted to reach new heights.
Oh my God, I think I heard this joke from you. I don't know how many times, but anyway, let's move on. Um, your joke function needs a bit of work, but maybe in 2025 that will change. So here's the thing, no, and please don't get offended. There's a trend now to focus on low-ticket communities. I mean, since Sam Oven started School.com, since Alex Hormozy started promoting it, everybody has gone into the low-ticket, monthly recurring revenue model. And now I feel like there's an even higher flood of offers on the market, making it even harder to stand out or build trust. Because how can you build trust if people don't even listen to you, if you
No,
can't even grab their attention, right? So what do you think will happen to the industry?
you're right. The shift toward low ticket, subscription based models has become quite popular, and it's leading to a crowded marketplace. As more people jump on this trend, it does risk diluting the perceived value of coaching and consulting services. To counter this, I think we'll see a renewed emphasis on delivering exceptional value and creating unique experiences for clients. High-touch, personalized services that offer tangible results will become more valuable. Also, hybrid models that blend low-ticket entry points with opportunities for higher-ticket, more exclusive offerings might emerge as a way to build trust and provide a clear path for clients to progress. How do you see this trend affecting the way coaches structure their offerings?
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, if in the past the focus was highly on, hey, let's make a 5,000, 10,000, $20,000 offer, and whoever doesn't have the budget for it, that's it, they cannot become clients. Having some sort of $47, $97 a month opportunity to work with you is a good way to supplement the high ticket offering. But what do you think? What is the psychology behind these low ticket offers? Because I recently heard the argument that they are not sustainable, as people want to cram in everything they can, learn as much as possible in the 1 month, and then not pay for the second month. What are your thoughts?
The psychology behind low ticket offers often hinges on accessibility and value perception. These offers lower the barrier to entry, allowing clients to experience a taste of what a coach or consultant can offer without a significant financial commitment. This strategy can build trust and demonstrate value, potentially leading to upsells into higher ticket programs. However, the concern about churn is valid. Many clients might sign up, consume as much content as possible, and then leave. Coaches can focus on creating ongoing value that evolves over time, fostering a sense of community, and offering personalized support even at the lower tier. This can help in retaining clients beyond the initial curiosity phase. What strategies do you think could make low ticket offers more sustainable?
I think having like okay, let's just say you're paying 49 a month, giving the opportunity for someone who has created 10 installments, has paid 10 installments, then giving them lifetime access to the program. I think it would be very interesting, an interesting incentive for people to stay, long term and reduce churn.
That's a clever incentive. Offering lifetime access after a certain number of installments rewards loyalty and can make the low ticket model more appealing for long term engagement.
Mm-hmm.
It also creates a sense of progression and achievement for clients.
True.
Knowing there's a milestone to work towards could increase their commitment and reduce the likelihood of early drop off. Plus, it adds value to the subscription, making clients feel like they're investing in something that appreciates over time.
Mm-hmm.
It could also foster a stronger community within the program, as long-term members contribute to a richer experience for everyone. Do you think this approach could be applied to different types of coaching programs, or is it more suited to specific niches?
No, I think it could work for all of them. Now, here's the thing. Give me a historic example of overflow of supply and low demand in the market.
A classic historical example of oversupply and low demand is the Tulip Mania in the Dutch Golden Age, around the early 17th century. Tulips became incredibly popular, and their prices soared to unprecedented levels. At the peak of the mania, a single tulip bulb could cost more than a skilled artisan's annual income. However, when it became clear that demand couldn't sustain the inflated prices, the market collapsed, leaving many investors with worthless bulbs. This event serves as a reminder of the dangers of speculative bubbles and the importance of balancing supply with actual demand.
Do you think the same will happen to the coaching consulting industry?
While the coaching and consulting industry is facing challenges with oversaturation, it's not identical to the Tulip Mania scenario. The demand for personal development and business growth is more stable and ongoing. However, the industry could see a correction where only the most credible and effective providers thrive. Clients are becoming more discerning, seeking out those who offer genuine value and results. To avoid a bubble burst, it's essential for coaches and consultants to differentiate themselves through specialization, evidence-based practices, and building strong relationships with their clients.
Yeah, and I think in that sense, like offering some sort of free trial of the experience would be is going to become essential. For example, all of my clients have gone through business coaching programs and have been burnt by them. And that's kind of one of the elements that I believe was missing in the industry. Like, can you try it out and see how it feels, see if it fits? I think that's going to be a huge, huge component moving forward, especially because of the lack of trust.
Absolutely. Offering a free trial or a limited time experience can be a powerful way to build trust and allow potential clients to experience the value firsthand.
Yeah.
It reduces the risk for them and demonstrates
Right.
confidence in your
So
offerings.
here's the thing.
This approach
Let's because we already covered that. How do you think, aside from the whole, personalization, blah blah blah, like niching down, which of course they're important, but the only reason I say blah 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 is because we talked about it a few times. Tell us a bit more about how can experts and agency owners get leads and clients in 2025, something that we haven't covered yet, something that's not being commonly referenced in the market, like these beaten to death tactics. Give us something new, something fresh, something interesting in that sense.
Let's think outside the box. In 2025, one innovative way for experts and agency owners to attract leads could be through immersive, interactive content experiences. Imagine hosting virtual reality workshops or augmented reality demonstrations where potential clients can engage with your services in a unique, memorable way. This could range from a virtual tour of how your agency operates to a hands-on virtual demonstration of a strategy session. By leveraging emerging technologies, you can create a distinctive, engaging experience that sets you apart and showcases your expertise in a memorable way. What do you think about integrating these technologies into your lead generation strategy?
Yeah, I know people are using virtual stages these days just to kind of differentiate or their marketing, their whole experience from the traditional Zoom calls. I think it's a fun idea for sure and worth exploring. Now, let's talk about. Oh yeah, final question before we dive into the mindset elements and standing out, the mindset required for all of this to work. What are your thoughts on cold calling AI bots?
Cold calling AI bots could be an interesting tool for lead generation in 2025. These bots can handle initial outreach, qualify prospects, and even schedule appointments, allowing human agents to focus on warmer leads. The key to success with AI bots in cold calling will be in programming them to sound natural, engage prospects effectively, and provide value from the outset. This means integrating advanced conversational AI capable of understanding and responding to complex queries, making interactions feel personalized and human. If done right, this could be a scalable way to reach new clients. However, it's crucial to strike a balance between automation and the personal touch, ensuring that the technology enhances rather than detracts from the customer experience. What are your thoughts on incorporating this into your outreach?
I think it would be super interesting if the bot could also self-regulate and understand whether the call was created in the specific language that was used and create and also identify different customer profiles based on the person they're talking to. But the ethical question is like if the AI bot knows already exactly what you want to hear to buy, like how much choice will you have? And what do you think will happen to our discernment? Because it's like, when the first iPhone came out, you could barely see the pixels, and now because screens have gotten so good, you immediately see a pixelated screen and you just can't stand it. What do you think will happen to human discernment in this sense, and in our ability to immediately identify when we're talking to a robot and when we're talking to a human?
As AI technology becomes more sophisticated, our ability to discern between human and AI interactions will be challenged. Initially, as AI cold call bots improve, people may find it increasingly difficult to tell the difference, especially if the AI can adapt its language, tone, and style to match the context. Over time, as we become more accustomed to interacting with advanced AI, our discernment may evolve, relying more on subtle cues or patterns that AI hasn't mastered. However, this increased exposure could also lead to a more discerning public, with people developing a heightened awareness of AI characteristics. This could result in a new form of literacy, where people are more attuned to the nuances of communication, scrutinizing interactions more closely. How do you feel about this potential shift in our communication landscape?
I just thought it was funny that you refer to yourself as a human and AI tricking you. Anyway, let's talk mindset. What is the what are the key mindset elements that experts, agency owners, entrepreneurs overlook when it comes to creating leads and clients? Because everybody wants more leads and clients, but very, very few people understand that the reason why. Well, actually, you know what? I'll let you answer it, then I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
A key mindset element often overlooked is the abundance mentality. Many experts and entrepreneurs operate from a scarcity mindset, feeling there's a limited pool of clients, which can lead to fear-based decisions and overly aggressive tactics. Shifting to an abundance mindset helps them see opportunities everywhere and encourages a more collaborative approach, building genuine relationships rather than just chasing numbers. Another aspect is resilience. The path to attracting leads and clients is filled with rejection and setbacks. Those with a resilient mindset view failures as learning opportunities and keep pushing forward. This resilience is crucial for long-term success, helping them stay focused and persistent despite challenges. Lastly, a focus on value creation rather than just lead generation can transform their approach. By genuinely seeking to solve problems and add value, they attract clients who resonate with their message and are more likely to be long-term partners. What are your thoughts on these mindset shifts, and how do you see them playing out in your own experience?
I would say I'm definitely guilty of having that scarcity mindset and being very pushy. And I think you're on point with a lot of them. However, what I also notice in the market in terms of identifying the right niche, pricing yourself the right way, standing out especially, it's rarely that people don't know what they want to offer to the market, or they don't know what makes them unique. It's often the case that their uniqueness, their weirdness, they think it's not marketable or sellable. But in my opinion, that's the best way to stand out. The only way to stand out in a crowded market. To number one, put your best foot forward, and number two, put your weirdness forward. But what do you think?
I completely agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Embracing and showcasing one's uniqueness is a powerful way to stand out. In a saturated market, your unique perspective, experiences, and even quirks can be your greatest assets. They help you connect with your audience on a deeper level, creating a memorable brand that resonates. By leading with what makes you different, you not only attract those who appreciate your authenticity, but also differentiate yourselves from competitors. It's about being unapologetically yourself and leveraging those distinct qualities to create a niche where you are the go-to expert. This approach fosters stronger relationships with clients who feel aligned with your values and approach.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see yourself incorporating your own uniqueness into your business strategy?
I don't get the drum roll, but anyway. What are some specific ways people can stand out in a very crowded market? I understand niching down, right? Having very high clarity in that sense who the niche is, but give us a few more ways for my audience to be able to stand out in a super crowded market and turn lead generation and sales from, oh my God, it's so hard, to, oh my God, it's so natural, and it's happening all the time.
All right, let's get specific. First, consider thought leadership. Regularly share insightful content through blogs, videos, or podcasts that address your audience's pain points and showcases your expertise. This builds credibility and makes you a go-to resource in your field.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, because just making more content is not the answer. It's never the answer. All right, because everybody right now is making more content, more and more and more content. Just doing whatever everybody else is doing is not going to solve anybody's problems. So what I'm saying is, for example, one of the things that I do with my people is helping them understand that what they have is very unique and very important, elevating their confidence in that sense. That allows them to go out and be, like we discussed before, uniquely themselves. So what I want you to do is dive a bit deeper into this aspect instead of getting just like cookie cutter strategies that are being already thrown around all over the internet.
Got it. Let's dig deeper. One way to stand out is by creating a signature process or framework that is uniquely yours. This could be a methodology you've developed based on your experiences and expertise, offering a clear, step-by-step approach to solving specific problems. This not only differentiates you, but also gives potential clients a tangible sense of your unique value proposition. Another approach is to craft a compelling personal brand story. Share the journey that led you to where you are, including the challenges and breakthroughs that shaped your philosophy. A powerful narrative can create an emotional connection, making you memorable and relatable to your audience. Lastly, consider offering exclusive, high-value experiences, such as invite-only workshops or masterminds. By creating a sense of exclusivity and providing unparalleled value, you can attract clients who are specifically looking for what you uniquely offer. How do these strategies resonate with your vision for standing out in your market?
I'd say creating unparalleled value is a bit intimidating for a lot of experts and entrepreneurs. I would say just give people a quick win in these experiences, because if the promise is too big, they will not believe you. If the promise is not exciting, they will not show up for these events or any of your marketing efforts. So I would just say focus on giving people a quick win with each piece of content, each interaction that they have with you. And those wins stack up in time.
Absolutely. Focusing on quick wins is a smart strategy. When people experience immediate value, they're more likely to trust you and stay engaged. It's all about building momentum through small, achievable successes that add up over time. This approach not only makes your promises more believable, but also keeps your audience coming back for more.
Yeah.
Have you found it?
Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks so much for having this conversation together. And guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to find out how, or rather, what is the laziest way to make 50K in 90 days, just like my client Muz did, check out this video right here. What do you think, GPT? Should they check out this video?
Absolutely. If they're looking for a smart strategy to hit 50K in 90 days, that video sounds like a must watch.